And here in Kern County, law enforcement agencies are investigating threats of violence against our schools. 23 ABC's Taylor Levesque joins us live in Wasco with more on these threats and an in-depth look at the ways parents and teachers can talk to their kids about school violence. Taylor.
This morning, the Bakersfield Police Department and Kern High School District investigated threats of violence against 2 Kern County schools. However, after an investigation, it was found those threats originated outside of the state. But amid the increased violence nationwide, we spoke to one school district here in Kern County about its safety measures in place to protect kids inside and outside of the classroom.
We've added 8-foot fences to our schools to make sure that the students are safe inside. We discovered that 5-foot fences weren't keeping too many people out.
Heightened fences, security cameras, and 911 communication systems are just some of the safety measures all Wasco Union Elementary District schools have.
One of the things that we did was to change the door locks that we have in the rooms so that they can only be opened, for instance, from the inside or with a master key, so that if a teacher needs to lock themselves in a room with children, they can do that and nobody that's entered the building can get to them.
Superintendent Kelly Richards says the district has hired more counselors to talk to students about mental health and has increased communication between parents and the school.
Students and staff members and parents all have resources to which they can turn should the pressure and or the trauma become overwhelming.
Center for Safe and Resilient Schools and Workplaces co-founder Pamela Vona says aside from a counselor, it also helps for a parent to talk to their child about what emotions they might be feeling.
The way that teachers and parents can engage is first and foremost, allow the kids to have their feelings and allow them to express them to you in ways where you aren't judging those feelings and you're validating those feelings and not assuming they should feel a particular way.
Bakersfield Police Department Sergeant Robert Pear says he also urges parents to monitor their child's screen time.
We do urge the public and parents specifically to stay engaged with their kids, to know their social media activity, to have earnest conversations with their kids about things that they see on social media.
Richards says between school safety measures and families checking in with their kids at home, he feels like the schools are prepared for most events.
Our police department is the sheriff's department. They cover a wide swath of area. There's no guarantee, because they have to cover all the way, for instance, from Wasco to Lost Hills, there is no guarantee that they could get here in a matter of seconds. So we have to be prepared to not handle the situation ourselves, but be able to ameliorate the situation ourselves.
The Kern County Superintendent of Schools recently released a resource for the community on how to talk to your kids about school violence. That list will be available on our website, turn23.com. And coming up at 6, we'll have more details on that list. Live in Wasco, Taylor Levesque, 23 ABC, connecting you.